Feeling stuck, like life is on repeat and no matter what you do, nothing really changes? Well, what if I told you that the key to breaking free isn't just about working harder? Sometimes we think just work harder, harder, harder. But what if we told you that that's not the key? It's about actually hitting reset on your entire approach to life. Whether it's your career, your relationships, your health, personal goals, real change doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you take control. And part of taking control is every once in a while doing a reset. So in this video, we're diving deep into why sometimes change can feel impossible, what's actually holding you back versus what you think is holding you back, and most importantly, how to make a lasting reset that transforms your life. So stay with us because at the end of this video, you won't just feel inspired. You'll have a game plan that you can start over and finally live the life that you deserve.
Welcome back to our channel here from Dynamic South to get a bit understand our life. So often we don't just want to motion and nothing else. What we're doing, Christmas is a pause and reset.
The art of starting over, how to reset your life. You got to understand the need for change, right? Change is inevitable, especially in today's fast-paced world. The only constant is change, and we have to deal with that change. Now, the brain resists change for a few different reasons. One is just to maintain efficiency. Two is deep inside, we think anytime something is different or we change, it can be hypocritical, which is a bad thing in our minds, right? Also, not changing feels comfortable, right? Even if we're not where we want to be, it feels pretty good. So we want to resist that change, right? Because even again, if things aren't good, it's what we know and we feel comfortable with that. But there's a lot of reasons that the brain resists change, right? We've got to change that. We've got to understand, and some of that comes with how to reset your life. So, we got to recognize ultimately that staying the same is more harmful oftentimes than actually evolving and changing. Catalyst for change, needs and desires. Those are two different reasons that there are change. One is change driven by need, right? And there's a health scare and I've got to make a change to my lifestyle, or shifting my career because I need to make more money to survive, or relationship ultimatums. If you don't change, then this relationship is over. So those are change that are facilitated by an actual need to change. And then there's ones that are driven by desire, right? Pursuing a passion or enhancing a relationship or improving ourselves. Those are the two different categories of change. Now, the challenge of accepting and acting on these necessary changes is also something that you need to address. Resetting your approach to goals. You got to view goals with the right perspective, right? Seeing marriage as teamwork, not a competition. Seeing challenges as opportunities. The right perspective is often lost with most people, but it's those of us who can get that right perspective in the important areas of our life that are going to help us have the most success. There are also those limiting beliefs, and those will hinder you making the positive changes and hindering you making a reset. We've got limiting beliefs, and we've got to figure out a way to deal with those. But what we need to do when it comes to change is set realistic yet ambitious expectations for transformation. Resetting habits for processes and success. That's another reset that has to take place. We've got to make sure that we identify the right actions that align with the desired results. This goes back to Sourena telling you about you can work really, really hard, but if those aren't aligned with the results you're looking for, you're never going to get those results. And all that hard work, as hard as it may be and as fulfilling as it may feel in the moment, really isn't going to get you anywhere. You got to create sustainable routines in your health, your relationships, your career, your personal life. Those are the things that come with this reset. And then track progress and make continuous adjustments. Once we change and we reset our habits and our processes, it's not a one-stop shop. We don't do it once and it's just perfect. We've always got to be willing to look at it. Are we on the right track? Do we need to make adjustments? Do we need to change them even more? Dealing with challenges and adapting to obstacles. We've got to recognize that challenges are not unique. Others have dealt with the same issues, right? And that's important Now, will we have somewhat unique challenges in our lives? Of course. But for the most part, many of the challenges that Sourena faces, that I face, that many of you face, are things that other people deal with too, right? And it's important to recognize that, because once we recognize that, we can seek guidance for other people that have navigated similar paths, right? Don't just bang your head against the wall trying to figure everything out. Look at other people who have dealt with similar things and seen them through and become successful. Seek them out, ask for their guidance, and learn from them. This is going to help you cultivate resilience and problem-solving skills. Building the right support system. We got to recognize that any sort of change, any sort of reset requires cooperation with other people. And that's one thing Sourena talks about all the time, is the importance of relationships and networking in other people, and how when we approach those situations, we do it from a win-win standpoint, right? We want to make sure that we serve and we give, and that people give back to us. Those are the kind of relationships that not only provide us the knowledge, support, and guidance that we need, but also make us really feel fulfilled in life. They enhance the overall quality of our life, building these real relationships. We want to align with individuals who support and encourage transformation, right? Stay away from the people who are stuck in their ways and who you're not going to grow with, right? Find the people that you will grow with, that support and encourage change, because from Sourena's teachings just how important change is. And then, seek professional help when necessary. A lot of our relationships are with friends and family and coworkers and colleagues and all of those type of people, right? That are more casual relationships that we create win-win scenarios that really help us and enhance our lives, both personally and professionally. But seek help from professionals when necessary. And that's a consultant, a trainer, a coach, those sort of situations, right? Those are the type of people that actually not only have been through some of the things you've been through and can offer you their experiences, but also know how to do that in a way that's really productive, that saves you a lot of time, energy, effort, emotion, and money. Restructuring your mental and physical environment. You've got to create an environment that supports your goals. So, for example, that's maybe putting some workout equipment at home if you're trying to live a healthy lifestyle, right? If you're trying to be really productive and enhance your entrepreneurial business that you have, it might be figuring out the right applications and technology that's going to help you do things more efficiently, right? If it's improving relationships, how do we create an environment that supports that? Well, maybe that's creating dedicated, uninterrupted time to spend with those people that we care about. But again, it's not just about all the other things that we talked about. Those are all very important, but let's not forget about our physical and mental environments. Those really matter. When it comes to that's the physical piece. And again, it can be as simple as improving your workspace, putting up pictures that motivate you, making sure there's natural light, making sure you've got a nice, clean, uncluttered area. All those things help with that sort of physical environment. But let's not forget about the mental environment too. Remove distractions, remove obstacles that hinder your progress. There are a million things if you take time on your cell phone where you can turn off notifications, you can put it into sleep mode, you can do all sort of things. Don't just try to be disciplined and willpower and I'm going to resist all these temptations, for our mental environment. No. Just create systems that don't allow you to do it. Put things on a timer, set up a better schedule, put reminders on your phone to remind you to be in the moment, those sort of things, right? Again, discipline and willpower are diminishing resources, and while they're important for success, they do fade. So use technology to help, all of those different things that you can do. But adopting a mindset of continuous evaluation and improvement is absolutely essential for your success. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, and I'm sure that you did, make sure you like it, share it, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel.